Welcome to the Affordable DC Generator YouTube channel, and today we're outdoor hiking and we're going to talk about some basic navigation stuff. No matter what you're doing, if you're on a boat, on foot, or have wheels, everything except really flying, you're going to need navigation equipment, and you don't need to spend a lot of money. If you're doing flying, that's a whole other ball game. But if we're on foot or we're just outdoors or on a lake or something, we're going to need some basic navigation. As Doc Brown says, you need to know where you are, where you were, and where you're going. And so the basics of that is going to be a handheld GPS device. And it doesn't necessarily need to be something that's made by Garmin, but we're going to talk about some differences and some pros and cons real quick. And so this is an eTrex 10 Vista. It's pretty much the lowest entry point you're going to get to a handheld. It's got a grayscale screen, non-touch screen. It has AA batteries in it, and it has very limited memory features. And obviously, as you go further up, you're going to have color, touchscreen, lots of memory, other different capabilities, but you're talking $300–400 plus, all the way up to $600–700. So we don't want to go that much money. Okay, we're talking about basic stuff. Sure, if you're trendy and you need to look good on Instagram, you got to spend that money because you got to show all your friends how much of a baller you are. But just to be out here on foot or to do some basic trails on a truck, we have other stuff we want to spend money on, like good foot gear or recovery equipment for your vehicle. You don't need to spend that kind of money on navigation. So the handheld entry point, under $100. This is good for just basic waypoints, for tracking trails. I like to power them with a set of rechargeable batteries. So on the back, I've got some Renix AA rechargeables. These are lithium. They're powered with a USB charger. So these give you great battery life. The device gives you great battery life. And at the end of the day, I can charge it when I get home, or I have a portable power brick, and I can use that to charge this, my phone, and other devices. So lots of versatility and cheap money. And this gives you good operation range, range of temperatures. It's waterproof. I can throw it on the ground. It's a very rugged device, but it sucks. Using this day to day, if you got to look at the screen, it's a very slow device, and even the color ones, the screens are small, and it's not something I want to constantly use every minute to minute while out on the trail doing something. So the alternative is to go with a cell phone. Now, this isn't my personal cell phone. My personal cell phone is recording this, but I don't keep my cell phone device for navigation on the trail. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I don't want to drop it in the water. This is a comms device, so if I need to use it to make a call, I need the battery life. It's got photos on it. It's got personal information. I don't want to use my personal cell. That stays in the backpack where it's protected when I need to use it. So this device is at Walmart for $35. You can get them on clearance, probably used, doesn't matter. It's a cheap, disposable cell phone. It's got a nice big color screen. It's touchscreen. It has the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so it has lots of versatility because I can use this for internet surfing or videos and every other thing you'd use your cell phone for, but I have nav on it. So what we're using today is OSM which is a navigation software which costs a couple bucks. You download the app, you can get a bunch of offline maps, so it doesn't need an internet connection to work, and it works perfectly fine for GPS navigation. So it's going to give you routing, waypoints, you can save all of your track logs, you can send all of that stuff via Bluetooth or in an email when you have internet connection to another device. So for example, I can keep this in my pack, I can record a track and not even have to take it out. When I'm done, I can save my track, and then I can actually upload that to a laptop or a bigger tablet at the end of the day when I'm at camp or whatever, and I can bring that track log over with Bluetooth. So no connection, it's super fast. And there's other alternatives that are cloud-based, but again, we're talking super cheap. 35 bucks for the phone. Right now it's just starting to snow. I'm not too scared that this device is going to get ruined, but if it was really bad, I can put it in a baggie. You're not going to probably have the battery life that this device has, but I can also charge this off of a power brick because it's USB. So again, it's very versatile for other things outside of navigation, but I can also use it for nav because it's got a nice screen. It's easy to use. I can zoom in very quickly. It's just like using a cell phone. Okay, so it's not something that I'm going to bring on Everest or an African safari, but it'll do 99% of the stuff. If that's what you're doing, you're going to be spending money and getting other features like satellite comms and whatnot. So again, just to get out on the trail or just to get out on foot, you don't need to spend a lot of money. $35 burner phone from Walmart will do the trick just fine. You could even get a cheap data plan if you wanted to, but you can mount this permanently in a vehicle or just throw it in your pack permanently and not care because you don't have a lot of money tied up in it, and it doesn't have to do anything else. It serves a purpose. So I hope you get some basic navigation stuff, whether you're on the truck or on foot, doesn't matter. Spend your money elsewhere. Don't be trendy. Take care, guys.